Don't know any squat accessories? Keep watching the video and I'm gonna tell you my top 3 squat accessories I like doing at the gym. What's up guys, it's your host with the most, Lord Trunks, back at it again with his Fitness Daily videos. Today we're going to be talking about the top 3 squat accessories that I like doing at the gym. And that actually have a carryover to my squat. Let's start off with the number 1 accessory, which is pause squats. I love doing pause squats because first of all, you reinforce your quads and you learn how to actually stabilize your stomach. So basically what I'm trying to tell you is you learn how to brace efficiently and effectively. Also on top of that, you learn, pause squats is going to teach you how to properly go in the hole and come out of the hole. If you're lacking, if you have like a sticking point in your squats, then I definitely recommend pause squats. It's going to help you learn how to rebound from the bottom and get back into positioning. Pause squatting is a lot harder than your regular squatting. Pause squats require you to hold your breath for a longer time at the bottom of the position, which is going to get you a little bit lightheaded, but that's perfectly fine. And pause squats help with sticking points. If your sticking point is coming out of the hole and right on like that 90-degree angle, that's where your sticking point is, then it's going to help you get rid of that sticking point where it's not noticeable. And I've noticed this too. I started doing my pause squats right after my working sets, right after my sets and everything. And I've noticed a big difference in my squatting. I've noticed that I have less of a sticking point and I actually can push through that sticking point like nothing now. Let's get on to the next squat accessory, which is going to be changing bar positioning on your back. If you're a person whose standard position in squatting is high bar, then I recommend highly to change to low bar for a while. And if you're a person whose standard position in squatting is low bar, then you do the opposite, change to high bar. I actually started doing this in my workouts. I remember I used to do a lot of low bar positioning squatting for like months and never really high bar squatted. I never really got those numbers up. I just focused on getting my low bar squatting numbers up. And it got optimal results, but I felt like I was lagging to my quads. So what I changed up was I started high bar squatting more frequently, and the only days I really low bar squatted was on my high days, like my 80 to 85%, 90%, 100% maximal days. Those are the only days I would actually low bar squat. But on other days where it's sub maximal weight, which is like 70 up to maybe like 80, below 80, then I'll usually high bar squat and it would be no problem at all. I actually noticed benefits from high bar squatting. My legs grew, and I noticed also on top of that my elbows didn't hurt as much as before when I only like low bar squatted like for every day or every other week. Man, that would kill my elbows seriously, and that would affect my bench press. I noticed that too. And also just, man, you just get tendonitis and just jacks up your elbows. So you don't want to be low bar squatting all the time. You want to mostly be squatting in a high bar positioning. So if you're not doing this already, then do it. But if you notice that, I don't know, like you're a low bar squatter and I don't know, your elbows don't hurt, then I don't know, then keep on doing what you're doing. But I highly recommend just switching up the bar positioning once every while. Finally guys, the third squat accessory on the list is going to be the notorious front squats. I love doing front squats. I don't do them often no more. Like I do them every once in a while, probably on my deloads only. But when I do front squats, I love it. I love getting that pump on my quads and everything. If you're a person who's lagging quads, especially quads, I'm like, man, you really want to switch over to front squats for your accessories. It's really going to help you build that quad up, and also you're gonna learn how to be more in vertical positioning. And also on top of that, your wrist, man, you're gonna have to train your wrist to be more mobile, because man, front squatting, there's only 2 positions that I know. This way, like to hold the bar this way, and the X way. And I wouldn't recommend this way, like having the X gripping, because it's pretty unstable, and actually I think that actually could fuck up your shoulders even more than this way, which is, I love this way, but you're really gonna have have to stretch out your wrists and get them really mobile for this, because if you don't have really good wrists, then you're gonna fuck your shit up and it's gonna feel stiff. And if you're having really big problems with stiff wrists, then I recommend getting straps, and I actually have a video for that on how to use wrist wraps, so go check that out. You know what I'm saying? That's another video. But front squats overall are really beneficial. It's really gonna help you build quads. It's gonna help you maintain a vertical positioning, which can carry over to your high bar squat, because they're both similar positionings. It's just with the high bar squat, with the back squat, high bar squat, you tend to be leaning a little bit more forward. While, compared to the front squat, you're gonna be more vertical than the high bar squatting. I hope this video helped a lot of you guys out. If this video actually helped you out, comment down below, put gains down in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next fitness video. Lord Trunks, out. Boom.
Hey, get in my way and try to block me, I'ma show aggression. Slide on your block like Danny Glover with a lethal weapon. I fucked your thought, she gave me top, I guess that's my confession.